What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're playing a little bit more Flotsam. My name is Splat, happy to have you here today. We have some shortages. We've got some things. I mean, I'm like 5'8", so like I always have some shortages. Maybe 5'7". It depends if I got my big boy shoes on. But anyways, we've got problems. We've got things we need to resolve. And so my suggestion would be we find a fish pond around here somewhere. I don't see a fish pond that's like nearby. That's a bit of a bummer because I think we are going to need it. We also need some plastic, which I think is a bit of a letdown too. So like we've got projects that we need to focus on for the moment. Now let's go ahead and get started with those. I'm going to swap these over to drying fish. It looks like I actually already preemptively did that. Yay. I was smart. I did my job. We're going to send out a fishing boat to over there to start picking up some food because our food is getting kind of low. And then we've got our second loader over, our second distiller over here that's in the process of being built, hopefully to help out with our water situation. Water is very difficult to come by in this game, so you're going to have to be like careful about that. Water can be tough. I'm going to send somebody out to keep scavenging that island because we need research points. We've only got 3 of them. And I'd like to get at least 10 so we can start on some solar stills. That way we can get like 3 or 4 of those. And that should take a lot of the labor and pressure off of us making our own water. I don't know if it'll be enough for us to like formally like not care about water anymore. But hopefully it'll be enough to where we don't have to panic about water anymore. Which is kind of where we're at right now. Boaties, don thy floaties and go out and grab the things that we need in order to continue surviving. There will be food caches and stuff like that on other islands, but for right now, I would very much like to kind of like deplete this entire thing if I can. I would prefer it. How much firewood do I have right now? We have 27 firewood. Good. Set that up right there. Get that going too. I'd like to get ahead on water for a little bit, and so if we could have a couple workers just kind of like around the clock doing all the cooking that we need, I would feel a lot better. How's my boat doing over here? Oh, he's coming back with more firewood. Hell yeah, dude. Apparently we scavenged firewood from this place. That's really, really good, actually. That helps out. I'll take that. And this dude's over here gathering fish. Good, because we're about to starvelificate to death. And so, like, the faster we can get that done, the easier it's going to make life. I would like to make another dock with another fishing boat over here, but I'm not positive how practical that's going to be for right now, just given our labor shortages. There you go. Fill that thing up with firewood. Exactly. Exactly, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. I think they fill it up to the amount that you have just, like, sitting around. With 2 people working on that, I think we should be okay. And then I'm going to swap all these over to fish dryers. The fish that we're pulling out of the ocean right now are, like, really, really non-nutritive. I don't even know if that's a word. I just made it up for the purposes of this video. But if we have enough fish, we should be okay. What are they unloading right now? What are you guys like up to at the moment? You guys kind of just doing your thing? Okay, we can probably stop this and cancel these. I think there's a good chance that we have enough firewood to run a couple of different like gambits of water out here. Yep, gather up the fish. Exactly. And that'll give us another worker back too, so we'll have another laborer. Out of all that, we should be able to make like 33 water, I guess. I'm sorry, not 33 water. We've got 35. How much did it say we had? We have 37. There's 39. 43. We should be able to make like 12 or 13 water out of the supplies that we have right now. And things should be okay, but we need to catch up on fish before anything else. So, like, if you guys could, yeah, just, like, hang those fish up there, that'd be great. I think he's over there doing his thing, isn't he? Or did we just unload the boat? Oh, we didn't unload the boat. Okay, what are we bringing back? Oh, canned food. Very nice. Okay, those have good nutritional value. I'll absolutely take that. Oh, he picked up 8 food. Very cool. That's even better. That's actually going to keep us alive pretty exquisitely for the next little bit. You got 2 water to export right there, 4 water to export right there. That's what I like to see. Get it done. The next map has a water tower, and we can get like 25 water from that. So, like, if we can even out the food reserves right now, like right this second, I think we'll be okay. We are riding the line a little bit, but that 10 food is going to last us, like, probably the rest of the episode, especially once the dryer starts getting done. I think we should be okay. 4 more water out right there. Dude, we've still got so much campfire left. Oh, we're going to be okay. All right. It's gonna be alright. Alright, so how we doing on fishies over here? These are nibble fish over here. Okay. We got 5 fish left. That's okay. It's all good. And then what I'll do is I'll put another one. Where is the next nearest fishing spot? Out of curiosity. We actually have no near fishing spots. They're all pretty far away, so I guess I'll set that one up too. So you guys go over here. Oh, apparently I can't reach that one. It's outside of our range. Interesting. That leaves us in kind of a unique situation. Can I get that one right there? Oh, I can't. I think we're going to have to move on to the next zone. I don't think we're going to have a choice. We can't reach that area out there. I don't know if we need to scout it or what we need to do, but we don't have enough, so... We got 8 food for free right there, so I'm okay with that. How we looking on firewood right now? We've still got 17 left, and both of these places are stocked up. We're going to make a pretty good grip of water right now. We've got our production looking pretty good. And then while we're waiting for the water to kind of dither off, we'll more than likely just kind of wait for this to get done here. Did we hang up all the rest of that fish? No. But that should give us another 5 food, I think. Which sounds pretty swell to me, so I think managerial-wise, we're doing okay right now. I haven't built any beds just because they take up a lot of space, and, like, we have other concerns right now. I'm hoping he brings back... Oh, my God, he's bringing back more food. Oh, we're done over here. We've actually completed that location. That actually works out okay. I'm all right with it, I think. Yeah, that place is done, so there's nothing left over there. So now what we need is we need wet wood. So what I'd like to see is let's go ahead and we'll turn these into wood dryers real fast. And then we're going to set up a scavenging spot right there. And we're going to kind of increase the size of it until we gather all that stuff, and then we're going to move to the next map. He just picked up like 8 more food, so we should be okay for a little while on food. We've still got more than enough campfires left to kind of keep our water supply booming. The temptation here is going to be... So the big temptation here is, do we move on to the next map and just kind of hope that we land okay? We've got 6 food right there that'll take us up to 12, and we've got 15 water. So we've got enough to last us probably about the next like 10-15 minutes. But... Oh, my boats are playing bumper boats right now. Never mind. We've pulled it back from the brink, which is the good news. And we got 5 more food coming right there. We've got probably about 5 more food coming from right there, because you only get 0.5 per fish until we get the fish cookers. So we actually didn't get that many research points from right there. I'm a little disappointed. So you used to be able to get a lot more fishy bits from this. This uses campfire. We actually want all of our campfires to be going towards water for right now. We don't really want our campfire to be going towards food. And so I think we're just going to keep our nose to the grindstone, and hopefully we'll find access to other things. We do have the fishing net right here, which is pretty cool. It just like passively produces fish, but it requires that you have kelp. And kelp is kind of few and far between from my experiences so far. You don't really get that much of it. And we got 5 more food coming in. You grab whatever you can on that side, and I will support you the best that I possibly can. But no guarantees. We got 1 more water right there, 2 more water right there. So we are going to have to leave pretty soon for the next map. But for right now, I would like to grab a tiny... That whale's trying to take my wood right now. Something tells me that environmental groups would not agree to me being allowed to give whales my wood. Definitely unload a few more supplies if you can. We've got 17 water for right now. Good. That'll hold us for a minute. Yeah, I guess grab plastic. And then I'd like at least 1 load of wood before we leave. So I'm going to move that over ever so slightly. Yep, you guys grab all that plastic. That'll put us up to 28 plastic, in fact. We'll have a decent supply of plastic right there. Why are you guys just standing around? Get back out here. This is no time for lollygagging. We're on a schedule right now. Oh, never mind. They don't have an active task. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I would stay on this map longer, but I can't access any of those fish over there, so that's a bit of a letdown. I'm going to get, since we have 21 water right now, and we actually have a really good supply of food, I'm going to let them stock up on wood for a minute, too. Take that back out. Yeah, exactly. Take that back out. And we're just going to get a little bit more wet wood. That way we've at least got it drying before we leave. 28 plastic is pretty solid. And so I'm not too upset about where we're at right now, but I definitely need more wood. Like, the faster we can dry that, basically we need to start prepping for our next batch of campfire wood. That way we can replenish our water when it comes down to it. Although the next map does have a water purifier on it, so we're going to be able to get like 20 water from there. So it might be okay. It might be. I don't know. Alright, so that's 19 wood right there. Do we let him get another load? Yeah, let him get another load. Why not? One more load. I'm going to be a scavengey boy right now. Just one more load of wood, and that'll give us 29 wood. That's much, much better, I think. 29 wood sounds serviceable. We don't have any fish left, so I can actually repurpose these as wood dryers right now just to get all this wood dried much faster. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Fantastical. And so we've got 12 of that hung up right there. That puts us to 23, and then we have what looks like an extra 11, 12 right there, so that gives us like 35 wood. Not bad. Not bad. Grab some more plastic, actually. Grab some more plastic over there. We're going to remove that marker. Oh, he goes back, so there's a flaw in the AI. He won't repurpose the job. All right, you go back out and grab us some more plastic real quick. I'm sure there's going to be crafting jobs that I want to get done, and we have a surplus right now, so, like, I'm okay with it. We have a really, really solid surplus. But we're kind of like right at that threshold where I think we're going to bail out and go to the next zone and see what we can steal from all the leftovers. We're not going to get any new villagers for a little while. New villagers we can't really support at the moment until we come up with like mass production of resources. So if you're sitting there wondering, hey Splat, why are you not picking up more villagers on the next couple maps? That would be why. Here, don't go back out. Instead, we're going to the next part of the map. We're going to go over here and we're going to get this leaking water tower. That should keep us going on water for probably the remainder of this episode, I hope. Where's the water purifier at? Yeah, go scavenge that right now. That is your only job, is to go scavenge that. I need my fisherman to go over here and start grabbing us some more fish as soon as possible. By the time he gets back, I think all this wood should be done. And then we'll be golden, actually. We'll be in really, really good shape. How many ropes do I have? I have no ropes is the answer to that question. All right, so let's go to the workshop. I would like for you to make like 2 ropes. We're going to make a few more docks over here just so that we have like more people on a way party going out grabbing stuff off the land. Over here, it looks like we've got an abandoned shack, and then we also have factory ruins where we'll get some gasoline, which is important because gasoline is the next part of our survival strategy. We're not going to be able to move maps until we get more gasoline, so fair warning. Luckily, this map does seem to have like a lot of food on it. I'm seeing at least a couple of fish over here that are going to be accessible. Possibly not that one right there, but we can get that one. We can get that one, so that's like 50 fish. 60 or 75 fish right there. He's bringing back some more water, so that's absolutely golden. Let's think about our expansion habits right now and what we really want to do with all this stuff. So our town inventory is looking pretty gnarly right now. It's looking a little overstocked. I think the next thing that we should really consider building is maybe a stockpile or 2. If we can fit them down in here, I think that would be a good investment. So let's get those going so that we don't just have to like throw stuff into the ocean because we don't have room for it. These 2 constructions right here will clear out a little bit of room. Each of these I think holds like 20 or holds like 15 more objects. So it's not like a massive expansion, but it is something that's going to help out. Perfect. Looks good. Stores salvage flotsam and scrap. Good. Good, 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 good. Keep it going. And now that this is no longer drying anything else, we'll have it start drying food. Hopefully we bring back food from one of the salvage locations too. Sometimes you get a little bit of the random goodness from some of those other places, and it works out pretty well. We will refill the water tank off of what we've got so far. How much water's left on there? 5? Good. That's what I like to see. I am going to have to task somebody with making firewood pretty shortly. Yeah, go ahead and have somebody make firewood. You ain't got nothing else going on. We'll make as much firewood as we possibly can. We've got plenty to go around, and so Each one of these right here, that's like 7 or 8. That'll give us 14 or 15 firewood. Sounds good. And then we can actually set up both the purifiers to be producing water again soon as well. We'll take all of these off because I don't want them to start water production right now. That's going to be a waste of our manpower. There's going to be too many people working on that if we set them up to do it right now, so I'd rather not. Keep gathering water from over there, and that'll put us up to like 26-ish, which means that I can safely ignore water for a little while. He's coming back with more fish on that side, which is very, very good for us because we could use some more nutrition for sure. So hopefully that all gets offloaded with some level of rapidity and focus. Can I put a walkway over here? I can. Good. I'm going to need more plastics, though. Many, many, many more plastics. They are going through water quickly. Yeah, I think we've got enough fish right now to sustain ourselves, but I don't think we have enough fish right now to stockpile. So unfortunately, our aquarium strategy is not growing great. But water, we're looking great on. So that's definitely bought us a little bit of breathing room. Okay, so the fisherman is going back out. And then what I'd like to do is we'll actually queue up all of these fishing spots. So where was the other one at? It was right there. Okay, we'll put that right there so that he doesn't break off and start doing dumb stuff in between. I do need my salvager to go out and grab some of that wood right there because we are a little bit low. Should be manageable, however. So with 22 water and a little bit of food, things are looking good. Actually, do I want him to salvage just yet? I don't think that I do. Let's cancel that. I want him to hit locations first. Hit locations. Our town heart, we've got 5 over there, but did they fully restock these? They did. Okay, so we're sitting on like 22 firewood right now. Go get the fuel, so just in case things go wrong, we can bail out to the next map, and we'll loot this location right here. All we really need to focus on right now, since we're not planning on expanding out our inventory supplies, is looting pretty much everything we can get our hands on in this area. So he's already bringing back the 3 fuel. That means I can actually get that location set up for some scavenging too. And, like, we're on top of it right now. We really sincerely are. I think we're going to be okay. When this gets down to, like, 11 or 12, that's when I'm going to have them start, like, mass-producing water like crazy. We've got 20 wood inside of there. Actually, cue that back up. I'm okay with it. I want to have a big supply of, like, water craftables before we do anything else. Oh, there's another fish body right there, too. Nice. So there's a whole bunch of them. What's he gathering over here? I am curious. Does this island have anything coolsies? Oh, he's bringing back food. Very nice. I'll absolutely take that. That may actually take some pressure off us when it comes to our fishing excursions, too. Oh, that location's already done. Is it really? I'll be honest, I was hoping for a bit more, but I'll take it. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I'll take it. Let's go ahead and send him out to that buoy marker right there. With that additional food, I think we're in solid shape. I think we're going to be okay. You guys start prepping water because we're actually drinking it faster than I thought we would. Like, we're drinking the water a lot faster than I thought we would. Did we bring back dry wood or wet wood? We brought back dry wood. All right, get that going right there. That's okay. And then we're still hanging up fish on this side. I'm kind of thinking about maybe hanging a few more drying racks. Like, I don't know where I would want to put those. But more drying racks might not be the worst idea that I've ever had. Just because we can keep one dedicated to fish. And we keep one dedicated to wood. How big did I make that right there? Make that a little bit larger. Salvage boat, you doing your thing right now? I happen to notice everybody else is kind of doing their thing right now, except for you, salvage boat. What's going on, salvage boat? What are we doing over here? We got 20 food. that's a really, really rigid surplus right there. Like, that's good. Like, I'm very, very happy with that. And then, like, water isn't really falling off either. This is the first time I've ever played this game and not had water issues. Granted, I played this game for 3 or 4 hours before I started my YouTube series so that I could learn the game, because it became readily apparent to me that this was not a game that I was going to be able to pick up on the fly and just, like, mash out like a champion. Like, this was a game that killed me, like, hard my first 2 playthroughs. And, like, I really struggled to figure out why that was. How we doing over here? We're unloading some of those goodies. We're staying on top of water for now. For now. I would very much like to see somebody go scavenge, though. So those each hold 20. So that gives us a little bit of space to work with. I'm going to give people some time to get their daily tasks done. You know, things like hanging fish and whatnot. This was a very, very different time. Back then, you could just, like, hang fish whenever you wanted, even without charges. You didn't even need to take them to court or anything else like that. It was just, like, summary execution for all fish. But nowadays, you know, we've got tribunals and things of that nature that really make sure that we're not overdoing it with the fish populations. How we doing on food down here? You almost done with that pile? He is, actually. Okay. And we'll send him out on another one. There's another gaggle of nibblefish over there, so we've got enough food here to really kind of sustainably mess with this area for a while. What does it cost me to do drying racks? Those cost 10 apiece. Yeah, give me another 2 of them over here so we can start hanging wood and fish simultaneously. I feel like that's the bottleneck in our production right now, is that I can't do fish and I can't do wood at the exact same time. And if I could do both of those things at the identical same time, I would feel much, much better about our situation. How's our campfire looking? Campfires are looking good, so we should have water for at least like X amount of time after this. If we can get this done right here, that means we can start prepping the wood to make more campfire, which I think is a strong initiative. But we should have about 5-6 minutes before we run out of campfire and we're not able to make water anymore. And then we're living off our surplus, or we're living off of our stocks. And that's not exactly where I want to be for right now. Alright, so this drying rack right here is going to be for wood. So this is going to be kind of fish row, and this is going to be wood row over here, I guess. We'll just call it Wilson for short. Since we're on top of things for right now, I think that my goal is going to be just to kind of like gather up like 40 wood or so and like 40 plastic or so until we move to the next map. That way we can do a little bit of building, we can do a little bit of expanding, we can get a little bit larger, a little bit more resilient. It looks like we have enough water to last us a while over here. The last of our campfire is gone though, so we'll have to watch out for that. We are hanging up more wood on this side, and that's another reason why I have the stockpiles right here, is just it makes it easily more available for the guys that are hanging up wood and like taking things up and down. Have we even unloaded that wood yet? There's 5 of it? Okay, good. I was trying to get a feel for how much wood we have going on right now. Yeah, absolutely. Get back out there. I think this is a really good spot to stop the episode. My name is Splattercat. This is Flotsam. I'm having a ton of fun with this game, and I hope you are too. Thank you for supporting the first episode, which did like a crazy amount of views. If you liked this video and you wanted to see more, hit the like button down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. How you doing? Take care, everybody. I'll have something hot and fresh for you tomorrow.